Well, good morning. It is October 10 and I am still at Villanueva State Park in New Mexico, and I'm leaving from my camping spot going on another hike. I am so blessed and so excited. If it's as good as the one as yesterday was, then we're in for a treat. So you get to start and go over this bridge, the Pecos River. It's called the Viewpoint Loop Trail, and I'm happy that it's a loop, but it is steep. It'll be fun. Look at these rocks already. So I'm gonna do it clockwise. The sun hasn't hit this side of the canyon yet. But it's coming. Oh, this is cool, man. Huh. Okay. Do we go up there? I bet. Well, this is gonna be fun already. Some scrambling. I'm gonna put you away so I have both hands. Okay, I just had to climb one level, so that wasn't so bad. I definitely downloaded the All Trails map for this. Cause yeah, who knows how to navigate this. I would have gone more up, and then I would have been way off course. Oh, there's arrows. That's okay, that's good. Oh, junk. So cool. So far on this trip, I had to deal with a flat tire. It's not my favorite. It happened on Sabbath, and of course there's nobody open the weekend. So thankfully some nice guy came along and helped me put on my spare, although I was figuring it out myself. But anyways, always grateful for help and gentlemen. I am loving this trail. Absolutely amazing. Continuing on with our story from yesterday, when David heard that Saul was in Ramah where he was with Samuel, he fled and he found Jonathan, Saul's son, and said, "What have I done? What is my iniquity? Why does your father seek my life?" Jonathan was distressed, but he assured David that his father would tell him if he wanted to kill David. I'm going through like a cactus garden here in this section, and huge cholla. Wow. Gotta be careful, because look, they'll get you. Those prickly things will get you, and it's right on the path. Oh man. Gotta be very aware. But David was not convinced. He knows we are friends. Why would he tell you? There is but a step between me and death. So Jonathan said to David, "Whatever you desire, I will do it for you. So they came up with a plan. Apparently, there was a special feast that was going to happen, and David was expected at Saul's table. But naturally, he didn't want to go. If Saul noticed that he wasn't there and asked Jonathan about it, Jonathan was to tell him that he went to Bethlehem to celebrate with his family. Depending on Saul's reaction, they would know whether David had to flee. David would be waiting in a field, and Jonathan would shoot 3 arrows. And depending on how he shot those arrows, David would get his answer. Stair steps. Then they made a covenant together, and Jonathan pleaded for his life because he knew that God had appointed David as future king. You see, a newly appointed king would sometimes kill all the members of the former king's family. But David and Jonathan loved each other, so this surely would not happen. You get a little reprieve, and then there's more stairs to climb. But this is so fun. Then David hid in the field. The new moon came, and Saul's household sat down for the feast. The first day, Saul did not notice that David's place was empty. Or he noticed, but didn't say anything because he thought that maybe David was unclean. But on the second day, Saul asked his son, "Why has the son of Jesse not come to eat yesterday or today?" You notice that out of contempt, Saul avoids saying David's name. There's a view of the campground. Wow, we are high up. See, I climbed. So Jonathan told Saul about David asking permission to go to their family sacrifice, and his brother commanded him to be there. Well, Saul's anger was aroused against Jonathan, and he said to him, "You son of a perverse, rebellious woman, as long as the son of Jesse lives, you shall not be established, nor your kingdom. Now go bring him to me, and he shall surely die." Jonathan answered, "Why should he be killed? What has he done?" Then Saul cast a spear at him to kill him. Oh, I think I was already at the steep section. Let's see. Jonathan arose from the table in fierce anger. He was humiliated in the presence of family members and friends. Sandy walking now. We got nice asters. Sure get varied terrain here. Let's look at this overlook. Yesterday, my hike took me up there. So in the morning, he went out into the field at the appointed time, and he took a lad with him. And he said to the lad, "Now run and find the arrows that I shoot." As the lad ran, he shot the arrow beyond him. And when he came to the place of the arrow, Jonathan cried out, "Is not the arrow beyond you? Make haste, hurry, do not delay." So the lad gathered up all the arrows and came back to his master. But the lad didn't know anything. Only Jonathan and David knew what was going on. Then Jonathan gave his weapons to the lad and told him to go back to the city. And as soon as he was gone, David arose from his hiding place, and then he fell on his face to the ground 3 times. This was a sign of deep respect. They kissed one another and wept together, but David more so. The dark passion of the king cast its shadow upon the life of the young men, and their grief was too intense for expression. Going downhill now. I think I'm done the worst of it. I clearly did not know what I was talking about. There's more technical climbing. Oh, there's an upper overlook. Well, we better go to that too. So yeah, my climbing is not done for sure. Well, I wonder how often these get used. Nice little roofs on the mountaintop. Yes, it's a very pretty view from here. The healing hiker rating for this Viewpoint Loop Trail is a 5 out of 5, even if it is really technical and not everybody can do it, I'm sure. But I loved it and I will highly recommend it. Jonathan's last words fell upon the ear of David as they separated to pursue different paths. Go in peace, since we have both sworn in the name of the Lord. May the Lord be between you and me and between our descendants forever.
If you've knelt beside the rubble of an aching, broken heart, when the things you gave your life to fell apart, you're not the first to be acquainted with sorrow, grief, or pain. But the Master promised sunshine after the rain. Hold on, my child, joy comes in the morning. Weeping only lasts for the night. Hold on, my child, joy comes in the morning. The darkest hour means dawn is just in sight. To invest a seed of trust in God in mountains you can't move. You have risked your life on things you cannot prove. But to give the things you cannot keep for what you cannot lose is the way to find the joy God has for you. Hold on, my child, joy comes in the morning. Weeping only lasts for the night. Hold on, my child, joy comes in the morning. The darkest hour means dawn is just in sight. Hold on, my child, joy comes in the morning. Weeping only lasts for the night. Hold on, my child, joy comes in the morning. The darkest hour means dawn is just in sight.
tough position. He knew by experience the words Jesus later spoke, "He who loves Father more than me is not worthy of me." Life is hard. Do you obey family or God? Well, maybe that's not such a hard decision after all.